All right, Shalom. Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahawah, BaHaSham, Yahawashi, BaHaSham, Qadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect scattered abroad. All right, I'm the brother Taz of War, back at you again with another lesson. And as always, Lord's willing, I pray that it's edifying, to those of the hopeful elect, whoever could receive it. May the Lord build upon your faith in His truth. All right? Build upon your knowledge, build upon understanding of these times. All right? Scriptures say, the knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy times, which means the knowledge and wisdom of the Lord is going to keep us stable in these times. All right? In this video, I'm going to probably title it The Famine, or The Famine Approacheth, something like that, the famine. All right? Because, everything that's going on, all right, you see around the world, you see protesters, you see people standing against their government, you see the force of the Satan's juice, which eventually going to turn around and be the force of the Charagma, all right, which the scriptures talk about the mark. All right, you see this place, you see the world in a state of sorrow, okay, and especially here in Babylon the Great, which was the golden cup in the Lord's hand, one of the greatest kingdoms on planet Earth. Basically every country wanted to become or be like the American people, the freedom of speech, you got amusement parks, he had, shit here that these heathens just caught up to, but now this place is not really the place. Now you see a lot of millionaires, leaving this place. All right, entertainment is whack, but they're holding on. All right, and it's all by design, okay, because Esau is destroying this society so that he can implement his new society, which is the NWO. All right, but all praises to Yahawah, BaHaSham, Yahawashi, because the Lord is basically orchestrating this thing. He's refereeing this thing. All right, he has Esau doing what he's doing to basically drive him to a point that he can't pass. So what this devil is doing is basically, in a nutshell, is destroying his own self. Okay, and what's coming down the pipe look like a famine. All right, as the scriptures prophesies of a famine. Okay, that's 2nd Esdras 15. But anyway, you got gas shortages. You got high prices in gas, not gas shortages, but high prices, where things is going into what they call hyperinflation. The prices of things are rising, and they don't want to tell you it. They don't want you to know about it, but it's happening. And Jake that is asleep here in Babylon, all right, you tribes, you Israelites, all right, which goes by, your heathens names today, which is so-called blacks and Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians, so-called West Indians, so-called Haitians, okay? You're going to be caught in surprise and angered when you go to that supermarket or you go to that place to get what you want and they don't have it, or it's too high for your pockets, man. All right, so I had a video here that I saw earlier from the woman Lisa Haven here on YouTube, and I just want to play her a little bit and grab some scriptures. All right.
Storm that could knock the United States of America as we know it out cold. Well, how about the simultaneous shortages of oil, natural gas, coal, and propane? And that's on top of an already hurting and broken economic society, and not to mention all the massive labor shortages. Here's what I'm talking about here. Take a look at this first article on the Economic Collapse blog, and he warns, and this is Michael Schneider, but this winter we could potentially be facing simultaneous shortages of oil, natural gas, propane, and coal.
oil, natural gas, and propane and coal. All right, oil, natural gas, propane, and coal. We could be looking at some shortage coming this winter, and this is all by design. This is all in preparation. All right, because the UN, the United Nations, are casting out an agenda. Okay, you know, there was reports, I can't find it, but I remember around 2020, last year sometime, there was a report from one of the generals of the UN, and he basically said if the people don't go according to their agenda, they're gonna roughly, I can't speak his words verbatim, but what he said was something around the lines of if they don't want to go according to the agenda and make it easy, something like you're going to be forced and eventually you will go according to it, you know. So they're basically, you know, not going to let up. And of course not, because why? They're driven in a spirit that the Lord put on them, and that spirit that's on them is the spirit of Satan. All right, which Satan works for the Most High. Okay, because it's going to draw them to that point that they can't pass, man. All right, it's going to draw them to the prophecy of Yahawashi cracking those clouds, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. So he said coal, propane, you know. Let me go back.
Collapse blog, and he warns, and this is Michael Schneider, but this winter we could potentially be facing simultaneous shortages of oil, natural gas, propane, and coal. But let's go to some news sources out there so you can see what he's talking about and what I'm warning of. Take a look at this article here, and this is on Fox News Report, and they're claiming in this report that gas prices have risen for a straight 22 days in a row. Take a listen.
All right, and just recently I was watching the Elder Apostle Tahar's channel, and he mentioned in one of his videos that gas prices has went up in New York, I believe in Brooklyn or something like that. All right, I think up to $5. Brother in the camp, you know, he PA, okay, and he was speaking about how the gas prices are super dumb high. So in places the gas prices are super dumb high, but it's not being talked about. All right. Oh, there's reports also in certain stores, you know, your favorite stores like I believe Walmart and other stores, where basically they have empty shelves, but what they're doing is not leaving the shelf actually empty. They're putting, you know, items there that's not sellable, just to fill the shelves so it don't look so bad, you know. Just a week ago or 2 weeks ago or a few days ago, whatever how long it's been, it's recently, on how they was holding the containers back with the shipment, man, the cargo, all right, that's deported here from another country, you know, to distribute to these commercial stores and for the items to be sold, man. It's a shortage. Yesterday I also saw a video where I don't know if it was just one ship or one cargo ship or it was many, but basically the shit fell over in the water. The boat all broke up. All that what you call them containers were all in the sea, man. So yeah, the Lord is bringing a famine, man. The Lord is bringing a famine. All right. So let's play it again.
Gasoline prices now up for 22 straight days, with the gallon of regular unleaded now $3.
Risen for a straight 22 days in a row. Take a listen.
Gasoline prices now up for 22 straight days, with the gallon of regular unleaded now $3.35. My next guest predicted this was coming.
22 days in a row. In fact, gas prices are up to over $7 a gallon in some places in California. Here we have ABC7.com. Gas hits $7.59 a gallon in California town. Then we also have this for natural gas. This is globalnews.com or .ca, excuse me. U.S. worries about winter prices as global natural gas shortage nears the border. So here we have gas, natural gas skyrocketing and shortages happening. Things have gotten so bad that, as you've seen, we have a 22-day increase, still ongoing, by the way, and gas prices in California up to $7.59 per gallon. And the truth of the matter is that they are not predicting that these are going down anytime soon. Thanks to Joe Biden and the Democratic policies. This is exactly what happens when Democrats are in charge. Here's another one here. Let's flip on over to some of the propane shortages that we are having. Here we have news19.com. U.S. propane market prepares for Armageddon amid price spikes and supply chain shortages. So not only are we having shortages and increase in our gas supplies, but it's also affecting propane. And that's not all. We also have oil being impacted. Take a look at this Zero Hedge article, JPM. We could be just weeks away from crushing, effectively running out of crude oil. Here's another one from zerohedge.com. WTI crude tops $85 for the first time since 2014 as banks are seeing oil surge accelerating. Now we have not only oil and gas and natural gas and propane, but also coal as well. Take a look at this Fox Business article here, and this is coal shortages push up prices and weigh on economies. Now, what kind of things can happen as a result of having coal, natural gas, oil, and propane shortages and increases? Well, let's look to what's happening around the world. And what we see happening around the world, even California as an example, is such shortages and increases can cause power outages. Take a look at this next article here, and I found it on the Entrepreneur. But energy crisis may trigger winter blackouts across the U.S., and this is according to a coal firm CEO. So not only can it cause problems with the grid, energy crisis, but also it can cause shortages in anything or anything of that level. So we're going to have a lot of heating problems. We're going to have car industry problems, and we're already seeing this shortages in the auto industry. But imagine if we're running short on these things, this could impact farmers who need products to.
So, I ain't gonna play the rest, a lot of the less. You heard a lot of the video already, and basically, this is gonna cause havoc, man. Okay. Hey, all praises to Yahawah, BaHaSham, Yahawashi. All right, because this is what the men of the Lord been looking for. All right, that this place is actually falling away. Okay, and that the Lord is going to bring in the kingdom, man. See, these things has to happen. They might seem scary to those who don't have faith, but guess what? We have faith in the Lord, man. We don't have to worry about food and water and things like that, and we're not stockpiling. You got those that are carnal minded and they out here stockpiling goods and this and that. That shows you they don't understand the scriptures. All right. The Lord said in those days be as like pilgrim. All right. Matter of fact, let's see if I could. Let me get that real quick. Bear with me. All right. It's a reason why the Lord said be like pilgrim, man. Okay. This is Second Esdras chapter 16. Second Esdras chapter 16. And I start at 35. I read into it. It says, hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of the Lord. So those that are servants of the Lord, which is the hopeful elect, we must understand these things, okay? Understand what the Lord is speaking. It says, behold, the word of the Lord, receive it. Believe not the gods of whom the Lord spake. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. All right. And I believe it's plagues. Let's slack you. I'm always messing it up. But let me do a quick search real quick. Yep, this is it. It's plagues. I keep mixing up pestilence and plagues, but plagues. All right, plagues. We all know what plagues is. Plagues is what? A contagious bacteria disease. All right, characterized by fever, delirium. Okay, throwing up and shit like that. Infections of the lungs. We know that. But it also says cause continued trouble or distress too. All right, cause continued trouble or distress to. So the Lord is bringing forth the plagues to do what? To cause continued trouble or distress to. So people are going to be in distress. People are in distress right now. All right. What's that? Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And you can see that the people are mourning throughout the whole world, man. And the Lord is doing it. All right. Esau is doing it, but the Most High is allowing Esau to do it. All right. It says, cause continued trouble or distress to. So let's go back to 2nd Ezra 16:36. Behold, the word of the Lord, receive it. Believe not the gods of whom the Lord spake. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. All right, so famine is a part of a plague, man. Famine is that continued trouble, man. You know, see, you had Biden, all right, Joe Butthead, you know, he gave out all his money, you know, and you'll say, well, damn, you know, the cause, well, the reason for is to build the economy or whatever because of the shutdown. But in all reality, they were purposely trying to crash this place, man. Okay? And guess what? Now, since, you know, we're getting closer and closer and the days are going on, they're using other ways to crash this place, man, to bring forth trouble. Okay? So, it says, as behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. So the Lord ain't slack in holding back these plagues, man. So that means that everything is going to speed up, man. All right. It says, as when a woman with child in the ninth month, bringeth forth her son, and 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall the plagues be not slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrows shall come upon it on every side. So every side, okay, in every device, okay, food, water, famine, sickness, all right. Hey, it's gonna go into the point where people are gonna lose their homes. Hey, we saw people losing their homes, man, because they can't pay rent. But it's even gonna get even more intensified, man. All right. The scriptures talk about in 2nd Esdras, there shall be sedition among men. If these people can't get food and can't get the resources they need, what they're gonna do? They're gonna go to their neighbor and they're gonna take it, man, by force. That's all biblical Bible prophecy. All right. And we're living in those times, man, which is beautiful times, man. This is why we gotta praise Yahawah, BaHaSham, Yahawashi, man, and keep watch. So it says, verse 40, O my people, hear my word, make you ready to thou battle, because it's a battle. It is a war, okay? It starts with your mind, all right? Being spiritual, you know? Relying on your faith with the Lord, okay? Truly believing. It says, O my people, hear my word, make you ready to thou battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims on the earth. Now, there's a reason why the Lord said be as pilgrim, because when you look the word pilgrim up, it means to what? Vagabond, travel, okay? But it also means, you know, to look for a miracle, man. All right? To look for a miracle. The miracle you need to look for is through the spirit and power of Yahawah, BaHaSham, Yahawashi, man. That the Lord word, all right, is going to comfort you in these times, and that the Lord is going to save you through these times. All right. So pilgrim means the vagabond travel, but it also means to look for a miracle. All right. And another thing, just common sense, going back to guys who are carnal, they stockpiling on all this food and all that stuff. Now, you know, if there's ways for you to make some money, by all means, go ahead. Just don't let that be your primary over the truth, because we can always use, the Lord can always use, you know, ways of this world to get you out of this world, okay? Or to get you, he can use ways of this world to get you out of these worldly situations, you know? Because, you know, you might be into the gold, the silver, you know, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. You might, hey, it might come useful in that day. You flick a gold coin to someone, and hey, you in there, man. You got refuge, and that's all through the spirit of the Lord. It could be that way that the Lord have you being in with some safety for that moment. What we do know of course, the Lord is going to do divine intervention and do marvelous things, man. Things that we can't even do. You know, we can't believe. Certain people can't believe. Excuse me. Certain people can't believe could be done while we in this flesh. You know, miracles are going to take place. Esau is performing a miracle over the world right now, which is a wicked miracle. All right, with this technology shit and what this tech could do, it's giving them power, control, man. All right, they could. Here it is. You get some juice in you, right? Take a shot of that juice, right? And then all of a sudden they cut on frequencies and it's fucking with you. That's a miracle, man. All right, only the Lord could deal with these frequencies and control your emotions and things like that. But now they are possessing that sort of power, which they're not gonna have, you know, on a whole, you know, but they do have the power. Okay, so anyway, all my people, hear my word, make you ready to thou battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. So it's important why the Lord said be as pilgrims, man. All right, it says, he that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away, and he that buyeth as one that will lose. So it ain't the time to stockpile and board up your home and shit and hold the fort down. Nah, it's being a spirit of losing, being a spirit of letting it go, you know, moving on. If the Lord said go, you gotta go. You can't be trying to hold on to this. All right, I'll read one more verse. It says, he that occupieth merchandise as he that hath no profit by it, and he that buildeth as he that shall not dwell therein. It says, he that soweth as if he should not reap, so also he that planteth the vineyard as he that shall not gather the grapes. They that marry as they that shall get no children, and they that marry not as the widowers. And therefore they that labor in vain. For strangers shall reap their fruits, and spoil their goods, overthrow their houses, and take their children captives. For in captivity and famine shall they get children. And they that occupy their merchandise with robbery, the more they deck their cities, their houses, their possessions, their own persons, the more will I be angry with them for their sin, saith the Lord. Like as a whore envieth a right, honest, and virtuous woman, so shall righteousness hate iniquity, when she decketh herself, and shall accurse her to her face. When he cometh, that shall defend him that diligently searcheth out every sin upon earth. And therefore be ye not like thereunto, nor to the works thereof, for yet a little, and iniquity shall be taken away out of the earth, and righteousness shall reign among you. Let not the sinner say that I have not sinned, for Yahawah shall burn coals of fire upon his head, which say before the Lord Yahawah and his glory, I have not sinned. You know, and that's basically the point. Okay, so what I want to do now is just grab a few precepts that I have, you know, hopefully, Lord willing, like I said, I hope it's edifying, you know, to those of the hopeful elect, man. All right, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 37, verse 23. It says, the steps of a good man are ordered by Yahawah, and he delighteth in his way. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down, for Yahawah upholdeth him with his hand. All right, let's read that again. The steps of a good man are ordered by Yahawah, and he delighteth in his way. So if you're a man of the Lord, have righteous deeds and being sincere, doing what it takes, you know, to do your part in this truth, being a part of the body, all right? It says, the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord. So whatever our path go is always ordered by the Lord, man. So it says, and he delighteth in his way. It says, though he fall, because guess what? We're in sinful flesh, okay? We're not perfect yet. So though he fall, he shall not utterly cast down. He shall not be utterly cast down, for Yahawah upholdeth him with his hand. Now you may say, well, okay, you know, a man of the Lord doing everything it takes, praying, you know, and working, you know, doing what he got to do, you know. And he loses it all, man. All right, everything is against him, down and out, lost this, he lost that. All right, well, guess what? The Lord is still there to pick him up, man, and to hold him firm. So it says, though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down. So don't think we're counted out. Don't ever think you counted out. You know, we're going into these times when shit get rough. Hey, a famine of the word is going to come. Brothers are not going to be able to do lessons, man, and do these shows, man. You know, for you to grow, for you to get the oil, you know, and have your lamps lit. All right, they're gonna be looking for the oil to light their lamps. All right, but brothers ain't gonna be giving out no oil for their lamps, man. And that day, and them days are approaching. So we gotta examine ourselves, man. You know, be inside your own self. Know who you are, man. What type of person you will be. What type. Think about what. Hey, you know, we always think the worst, man. You know, the scriptures say count the cost. So you think of, you know, the worst situation. You know, could you deal with this decision? You know, or what's, you know, it is what it is, man. Anyway, it says, I have been young and now am old. Yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread, man. So brothers got children and shit, okay? Got women, whatever, woman. And, you know, shit, it's hard. Can't do shit unless you get the juice, you know? So now what? That's it? Is the Lord going to forsake us because, you know, hey, no, the Lord is going to be on our side, man. He's going to be right there for your need, man. And then when the Lord come through, happy is he. You know, hey, something like that, man, being, you know, when everything is really outside of your hands, you know, and I've been to that point before, and I speak this with experience, little experience that I have, all right, that, you know, it's nothing else you can do. Nothing else. But your heart and your mind is sincere is to serve the Lord, man, all right? And you really just let it be on the Lord and let the Lord work. When the Lord come through and allow the work to work, all right, and he get you out of that situation, he order your steps aright, he constantly feed you so that you can continue on in this ministry, and then eventually you over the hump already. That makes you praise the Lord even more, makes you believe in the Lord even more, makes you trust in the Lord even more. So all of these things are happening to really bring us in, you know, to hey, brothers already have faith, but hey, we're gonna have more, okay? More, man. Satan ain't gonna win, man. All right? That's why Satan is always there to play on your conscience or some demon, you know, to kind of, you know, chisel at your faith, man. You know, so that hopefully you'll break. Hopefully you'll be faithless. You know, but we gotta have faith. Kind of sound like my last lesson, but hey, that's the spirit, man. It's the spirit, man. All right? A famine is approaching. You know, so what manner of person are ye to be? All right, let's get back. It says, I have been young and now am old, yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. He is ever merciful and lendeth, and his seed is blessed. Depart from evil and do good, and dwell forevermore. For Yahawah loveth judgment, and forsaketh not his saints. They are preserved forever, but the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. So all this shit gonna happen, man. And guess what? The Lord is gonna keep us within the palm of his hand, man. Okay? He's and hey, if the Lord's willing, he got your family too, man. For those ones that you love, man. You know? If the Lord's willing, man. You know? All right? So it says, depart from evil and do good and dwell forevermore. So that's why it's important to get away from evil, man. Get away from them wicked dudes, man. Get away from them prideful ninjas, man. Get away from them stinking ass harlot whores, man. Get away from that crap, man. Be by yourself, man. Be by yourself. Get away from them guys, man. You don't want their blood upon you, man. Get away from them, man. Let them deal what they got to deal with the Lord and they works, man. Because their works are evil. You know? You got to be, man. All right. Verse 28. For Yahawah loveth judgment, and forsaketh not his saints. They are preserved forever, but the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. The righteous shall inherit the land and dwell therein forever. The mouth of the righteous speaketh wisdom, and his tongue talketh of judgment. The law of his power is in his heart, meaning his mind. None of his steps shall slide. Ooh. The wicked watcheth the righteous and seeketh to slay him. And that's so true. These devils are watching brothers, man. They watching the prophets. They watching the men of the Lord. All right? Don't think that these devils are not watching you, man. And I'm talking not just on camera, but coming to spy you out, man. You know? Following you and shit. You know? Brothers ain't paranoid, you know? Might feel like it, but you got to keep eyes open, man. Strange shit, weird motherfucker, weird individuals want to talk to you and shit. You don't know that he's saying stuff that kind of like, who is this guy? You know? So it says the wicked watches the righteous and seeketh to slay him. So they're seeking to slay you because they're looking to spy out your liberty. And like the apostles say, man, there's ages in every camp. So you got men that want to spy out your liberty, that feign themselves as being brothers, and they're not, because they're looking to slay you when that time is right. They're looking to destroy you, man. Lord gonna destroy you wicked demons, man. And you wicked ass agents, man. You all gonna be pulled out. Look what happened to Judas. Look what happened to Judas, to tell you, man. Anyway, it says, and Yahawah will not leave him in his hand, nor condemn him when he is judged. Wait on Yahawah and keep his way, and he shall exhort thee to inherit the land when the wicked are cut off. Thou shalt see it. So when the wicked is cut off, we're going to be able to see it, man. I believe that's in the Apocrypha too. Happy is he that see the fall of his enemy. You know, seeing this devil fall eventually. That's why it's a good time. You know, it's a good time right now because it seems so bad, but it's really good. All right. It's great to the Lord's hopeful elect, the Israelites, man, because this place is finally going to be judged, man. It's going to be judged, man. It's just a moment amount of time, man. All right. Let's get this one. Let's go into this. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 2, verse 8. It says, ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good, and for the everlasting joy and mercy. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? So the Lord ain't going to despise us. If we call him upon his true name, all right, and giving our bodies as a living sacrifice, he's not going to despise us, man. All right? Especially if you got good deeds, man. Giving alms, getting rid of those sins, being sincere. The Lord is not going to despise you, okay? He's not going to forsake you. It says, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sin, and saveth in the time of affliction, man. So we're not counted out, man. We're not counted out, all right? So now I want to switch gears, and let me get the book of Job, all right? Because the Lord got it in for you Edomites, man. The Lord got it in for you, and you're going to be sacrificed. The Lord said he has a sacrifice in Basra, all right, which is you Edomites, right here in this land called America, okay? You know, the apostles, it was doing lessons earlier about the World War I, World War II, World War III, mainly World War III, all right? This war that's coming, these elites hiding out in bunkers, man. You know, I think, you know, Apostle Rumlob in his video I was watching, basically he said the guy was making mention in the video that was distributing, you know, his underground bunkers to these rich elites. He said, I think there was a question asked him, are the elites preparing for preparing for a famine, I believe, or something like that. He said they already did 25 years ago. so, so they know, man. They know what time it is, man. You know? And guess what? It's beautiful. Because no matter if they know or not, you're going down. Lord gonna get you, man. It's about time you get judged, man. All praises. BaHaSham, Yahawashi. Now this is Job chapter 18. And I start at 5. It says, yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out. Get him out of here. And the spark of his fire shall not shine. The light shall be dark in his tabernacle, and his candle shall be put out with it. All right. It says the steps of his strength shall be straightened, and his own counsel shall be cast down. All right. So that's why Esau, his knowledge, his wickedness, all right, of knowing the truth and then twisting it, it's not going to work for you anymore. Your candle's going to be put out. All right. Your technology is not going to work for you. All right. Your rituals and paying homage and bowing down to Baal, all right, Satan, it's not going to work for you. All right. It says the steps of his strength shall be straightened, and his own counsel shall be cast down. For he is cast into a net by his own feet, and he walketh upon a snare. So the Lord got a net. He got a net. The Lord has a net that you is going to set up the trap. Esau's going to, the Lord's giving Esau this net, all right, basically, right? And Esau's going to set this trap up, this net, and he's going to fall in his own trap. And that's what's happening right now, man. All right, the Lord got you, man. All right, check me. All right, the Lord got you, because what they're doing is designing what they call the, what was it called? A controlled demolition, man. You know, they're breaking down to build up, and they're hoping that they're going to win, but you're going to lose. This is your trap. This is your end. I saw a video earlier, too, from one of the brothers posting it up, and I had to post it because it was so good. It was motivation, man. For you had some NASA, I don't know the guy, I don't know if he was a general or spokes, whatever he is. He got on national television. He had the NASA stuff in the background, and he was speaking about the chariots. And this guy was talking like, you know, like Esau's getting humble all of a sudden. What happened to big proud ass E, man? What happened to proud ass E, man? Big proud ass, man. Over here thinking you rule the world and the galaxy and the universe, man. This man was speaking, you know, as if he said, who are we? If there's other civilizations and universes and they're civilized, and, you know, we know that they there. We don't know what they are. Yeah, you know what those chariots are. He said something like, we hope that they're not something adversaries, like basically the enemy. Well, guess what? They is the enemy, man. The scriptures speak on that, man. The Lord said I gotta get it real quick, and I'm gonna hop back. It's getting dark now. I thought these damn lights would come on, but they didn't. So, you know, I'm gonna wrap it up. I did have more scriptures too. So let's just get this real quick, since I'm talking about it. I'm gonna get right to the point. This is Zechariah 5:3. Then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. And that's those chariots. That's the angels riding in those vehicles, which the world ignorantly call UFOs, or they're calling them IFOs, man. All right. It says, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For every one that stealeth shall be cut off on this side according to it. And every one that sweareth shall be cut off on that side according to it. I will bring it forth, saith Yahawah of hosts, which is the Lord of armies, because those is his military. That's his air force, man. All right. Because Lord of hosts means the Lord of armies. It says, and it shall enter into the house of the thief, and into the house of him that swear falsely by my name, and it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof. All right. So jumping back, this is Job chapter 18 and verse 6. The light shall be dark in his tabernacle, and his candle shall be put out with him. The steps of his strength shall be straightened, and his own counsel shall cast him down. For he is cast into a net by his own feet, and he walketh upon a snare. The jinn shall take him by the heel, and the robber shall prevail against him. The snare is laid for him in the ground, and a trap for him in the way. Terrors shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet. His strength shall be hunger bitten, and destruction shall be ready at his side. It shall devour the strength of his skin, even the firstborn of death shall devour his strength. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors. And who's the king of terrors? Yahawah, all right, which is the Father that governs the universe, all right? It shall dwell in his tabernacle, because it is none of his. Brimstone shall be scattered upon his habitation. So this place is going to go out with a bang, man. The Lord is going to bring all sorts of woes and calamities here. He's doing it now. The scriptures say in 2nd Esdras 9, this is the earth that the, what's the scripture say? The Lord is visiting the earth in which he made, man. So the Lord is visiting this place. All right, he's visiting this place, man. All right, he's visiting this place by them plagues, man, by fulfilling prophecy. Okay, then ultimately you're going to see him physically, which is Yahawashi, Michael, all right, and the angels, man. Just to take it all over, man. Okay. It says verse 16, his roots shall be dried up beneath, and above shall his branch be cut off. His remembrance, Esau's remembrance, shall perish from the earth, and he shall have no name in the street. He shall be driven from the light into darkness, and chased out of the world. All right. It says he shall neither have son nor nephew among his people, nor any remaining in his dwellings. They that come after him shall be astounded at his day, as they that went before were affrighted. Yeah, because he was the big bad. He was the big bully on the block. All right. But nobody's going to be afraid of you anymore. All right. The nations are not afraid of you anymore. All right. China's not afraid of you anymore. Okay. These small countries are not afraid of you anymore. They're looking to take your ass out. All right. Because you've been that big bully, the wicked. It says, surely such are the dwelling of the wicked, and this is the place of him that knoweth not the Most High. All right. Because you don't follow the ways of the Lord, man. Okay. So, you know, I'm going to wrap it up. It got dark on me. Salakia. Probably could barely see me. I could barely see myself a little bit. But I did have another one. But it's all good. I played the video, you know, of famine. You know, it's about 42 minutes. I played a video, you know, about famine is approaching. You know, I hope, you know, guys, whoever tune in, you're edified, you know, and continue on in the faith, man, and endure. You know, so with that, I want to give all praises to Yahawah, BaHaSham, Yahawashi, BaHaSham, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of GreatMillStone who rule well. Salutations to the Lord's elect. Shalom.